school, we had drills in case we'd be struck by the atom bomb. We got under the table.
Right. That can cover
that would definitely save us.
Exactly, the siege of the
Right. Yeah, we had those.
This is Redwood City.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I guess you're not horribly far from sort of naval bases around like
It was Lockheed, which was on, not naval, but there was there. I don't know if Lockheed was there already in Palo Alto.
Is Benicia? It's not far.
Oh, that's a ways. You're from Southern California.
But
Well, you know, if you live in San Francisco, Benicia's, then you go east, past Martinez, that area.
Yeah, but it wasn't.
No, I mean, there's big naval probably in Alameda,
Right.
which was Oakland area.
It never seemed like a real thing. I wonder if your parents having to flee Germany, if they thought it could be a real thing or if they thought it was crazy.
I think they felt pretty safe in the United States, actually. And what I was going to say when we started having the influx, my father always felt that you just don't talk about things, and you keep you don't say anything. I actually worked on a summer job. This was might have been already early 60s, and or was that? No, I worked in his office. Yeah, it was still the early 60s, and one of the guys was African American, and I invited him to come visit us with a couple other colleagues. And my father just about had a heart attack.
Really?
That the neighbors would see an African American and me together. I mean, he wanted everything to be, not that he was prejudiced, it was just the neighbors. I lived on a street where when we moved there in 51, 52. And it was a brand new street, and most of the people that were moving in at the same time, we were kind of an anomaly. Certainly the only Jewish family, even though we were not Jewish at all. We had Christmas lights and Christmas trees, but and my parents did that in Vienna too. They were not by any stretch of the imagination religious, but or even identified, except that everybody knew that they were. One of the things was that when they went to school, they had religious hour, Religionsstunde, and they didn't go because they were Jewish. And so there was a lot of prejudice against them. They both had a lot of prejudice, even though. So my father wanted, he always said, I'm not raising you anything, you can choose. Anyway, a Chinese family wanted to move into our neighborhood. I guess this was after maybe somebody was selling, and the neighbors put up a petition to keep them out. Can you imagine? I'd like to think my parents didn't sign. I think they didn't. But I'd like to think that.
So, your neighborhood then was
Catholic.
pretty white,
It was not affluent. It was all working class.
Okay.
Yeah, we had, people that were, I think the guy across the street was a fireman, there was a butcher. It was that kind of, But it was a very close-knit. It was a one-block long street. Everybody knew everybody, and kids just played outside. It's actually a great place to grow up. Other than that, my sister's best friend once came and said, "You killed Christ." My sister came home crying. What? Yeah.
I think inevitably we all grow up this way. What did education mean in your family?
Oh, it was super important. Absolutely. Super important. There was never a doubt that, my father was doctorate of law, at the university. My mother, her parents owned an electrical supply store, and she never went to school past like age 13, but she was trained as an electrician. She went into, there was no question. Although my parents never had a lot, my husband's family, all the walls are filled with books. We had very few books. I don't know that I remember my parents reading a whole lot other than the newspaper, but they must have somehow. They listened to music a lot. My father played the piano beautifully. But there was never a question that we weren't going to college. My sister. I have one sister.
Was education... I'm curious about the role that it was played. Was it sort of for self-fulfillment, sort of self-growth, or was it kind of, you're going to have a career, you're going to go to school?
Well, it was goal-oriented, but remember the times where women... My mother was a traditional housewife who never worked a day after I was born.
Right.
I did volunteer work. And the message in our family for two daughters was, you need to get an education and get a teaching credential, and it'll be insurance in case your husband, dies, or you're divorced, or whatever you need to support a family. And also, later on, if you want to go back to work, you have to, when the kids are older, you have the same vacations, same schedule. There was never any, you could be anything you wanted. That was not the message.
Yeah. How did you receive that message?
Didn't question it. Yeah. My sister became a teacher. I was on track to do that until I met my husband, and his whole family is social workers. And I had done some summer jobs at a mental institution, courtesy of my parents' friend who was working there. Got me the jobs, and I got interested in that field anyway. So it worked.
So let's talk about Berkeley. You started in 1961, and this is, I think, probably quieter years leading towards more
activity.
What was the campus like? What was the climate like?
Well, there were demonstrations, and it was very politically active. My husband was arrested in the free speech movement, although I didn't know him at the time. And one of my roommates the free speech movement was my senior year. And the fiance of one of my roommates was also arrested. So I was quite aware, and you walk by Sproul Plaza and you know what's going on. I was a very apolitical person. Really. I just went to class. Became more political. There was a student strike when I was in social work school. And I remember we met off campus. And I participated more in anti-war things, and I participated more in anti-war things. I think with my husband.
So, did you always want to study abroad? How did that decision come?
I guess when it wasn't an opportunity until my sophomore year when it started. And then I thought, would be a great opportunity.
How did you find out about it?
I don't remember. I'm sure they publicized it.
Were you taking German? You were taking German classes at Berkeley? Possibly there. Was there any kind of testing, or what was the interview like?
think I remember.